I gotta start early. Yale, you raided me. You crazy man. It's great to see you, friend. Thank you for hopping over here. My goodness. I've never seen a raid happen right at the beginning of a stream. Like, my countdown's not even done. Appreciate you all. Appreciate you coming by, everybody. That means a lot. Really does. Oh, man. You touched me, for sure. I gotta say hi to Richie. Richie, you're in P1, sir. Number 2 is in P2. Zamora, P3. Yield making it in P4, which we call 4th place energy around here. Thank you, Yield. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're just getting going. Just getting started right now. LVP? Yeah, that's a good point. We should definitely throw out the super studs for Yeel and his friends over there. Oh man, what a way to start a Monday. It means a lot, friends. It really does. Appreciate all of you coming in and saying hi and getting going. So Mondays around here, Mondays on the Lead Pencil channel, we check out the dailies. We usually focus on race B and race C because those are the ones that typically have the DR changes and such. And so we but going to get on to Spa first, practice it, and then we do live lap guides here on Monday. So we do live lap guides on Monday. I'll be doing one for B for Spa and for C Watkins. And then I turn those lap guides into videos and post them on Sunday or Tuesday morning rather. Yeah, it's a little. There we go. That pencil sign. There we go. Better. That means a lot. Really does, you. You are a special kind of friend, dude. Really means a ton. Really does. Steven Sills, good to see you, man. Appreciate you coming in. Yeah, so we haven't even put up a lap yet. Gonna try and get one now. I'm gonna try BMW first. There's only one in the top 100. But I don't know. I'm feeling maybe my RS01. No game audio. Oh, that's because I didn't turn it on yet. How about now? Oh yeah, you should have it now. Last time you guys said that was low, so I'm gonna move it to that one. Thanks, LVP. Appreciate it, friend. Ouch. He led in chat. Yield 2D dropped me at the door and let me in, like deployed. Yeah, if you wanted to mess with that, that'd be cool. Did you actually turn that one down? So how did you get there? That's what I was trying to do yesterday. Oh, it's just that. Filters, okay. That makes sense. And we mess with the gain. All right. So we'll turn that one's already off. Okay. Good stuff. Nando, good to see you, friend. Appreciate you. JCC, I'm happy to have you stop by, my good bud. Appreciate that. If anybody can hang out, I'll probably have a lap guide here in maybe 45 minutes for Spa. We do lap guides here a little bit differently. We have a little bit of a little special feature that we use for our lap guides. We call it our Apex Visualizer, and we gives you an overhead view of the racing line. Yeah, I'm going to the Belgian track today. An unexpected... That's fine. I don't want to do that anyway. All right, yo, yeah, it makes sense. It's late for you guys over there. Have a good sleep, sir. Get all rested up for tomorrow. Yeah, man. No rush. Appreciate you coming in, man. Saying hi. Thank you very much. Means a lot. Sorry, I'm trying to do way too many things at once. Okay, there we go. Grover, good to see you, friend. I'll get it here in a second. So I'm gonna go with familiarity. My go-to for Group 3 is RS01, which now that I've driven the Ferrari quite a bit, I do like the Ferrari as well. BL. I didn't put a ghost up, so let me do that. Let me see. Where's the first MR that has a saved replay? It's this Lamborghini right here. Thank you for subscribing, JC. That makes a huge difference. Appreciate you, friend. And what? That is an 18.6. Golly days, what a difference. That's 7/10 difference. I'm not going to do that. We're going to do the GTR. So my aim will be get the RS01 as high on the leaderboard as I can in a reasonable amount of time. Yeah, the AMG is good. See, already I can launch out of turn 1 so much better with this car. And that's just me. Paul Hedges, my good bud, how are you doing, man? Man, great racing with you all on Saturday. That was a lot of fun. Really was. Hey, up, haircut. That's right, G. Hey, G, I'm in your favorite car. T-Case, how you doing, friend? Good to see you, bud. Missed the apex a little bit. Wow, what happened? Oh, I hit the wrong button, that's why. Sorry about that. The track compensates somewhat. It's a good track. Oh, thank you, TKs. Yeah, I gotta tell you, there was a big part of me missing the NRL last weekend. No doubt about it. We'll see what happens for future events. We are starting to catch up to the Learn with Lead list. I've doubled up now once. I plan to double up again. But we'll see what happens. Wow, TK's a member for 9 months. That is crazy. You wild man. TK's, thank you for your support through the months, bud. That really does mean a lot. Anyone that can, please throw up a stud emoji for TK's. SD, what's up, bud? Good to see you, man. Oh, dear. A super stud emoji. Oh, it's still on the wrong thing. What in the world? Sorry about that, friends. about now? Is it gonna work now? There it goes. You're super, that's for sure. Well, thanks, LG. I need to stay in second there. You don't like it, G? Well, I mean, you feel free to not like it, I guess. I know we usually have to twist your arm to get a like from G. Hey there, Chris Wood. Good to see you, friend. Ooh, a little early. Gotta remember, these are hard tires, not mediums or softs. That's right, TKs. TKs understands. But you don't always press the like button, yeah. That's the difference there. Well, I appreciate the 22 likes already. Appreciate Yil for rating us right at the beginning of the stream. Are there any other tires, really? That was not faster. Sport hards are always the way to go, especially on TK's 2 days, right? Ooh, we got rotation that time. Thank you, G. We do try to keep it real around here. Wasn't it great, LG? My goodness, it was a fantastic time. I appreciate everybody who came in and raced with us. Nearly midnight for you, Paul? Okay, man. Yep, sounds about right. Have a good rest, buddy. Appreciate you, man. It took you a while. Well, I'll tell you something. You know, it's an interesting thing to think about. I was one of those people that was very adverse to subscribing to things, which is interesting, right? Given where I'm at right now. But of course, as a younger man, I had no idea I didn't know about YouTube really, about how it works. I didn't know what really benefits people as far as their channels go. So I definitely didn't do any subscribing for a very long time. We lost a good bit of time there. Yeah, exactly, T. Ooh. Dirty tires. Dirty tires. Still dirty. Just see, there's BL. Barkay, what's up, bud? If Led got 100 is close knit, it's possible. G, it's possible. Yeah, if that were to happen, there's no guarantees that would ever happen. So, no need to fret about things that haven't happened. But I will say this though, Rory has a community, and he has almost 300,000 people subscribed to him. And I love watching him on Mondays. He wasn't on today, but I love watching him on Mondays and hanging out with them. It can work. It can definitely work. I think what Rory has demonstrated is it's the guy behind the wheel that actually makes it work. I know you're joking. Got a pretty good launch there. Except then I hit the limiter. It is. TKs, it really is. Oh, there we go. Well, except for the bumpy part. That was about what I wanted right there. That could earn me a pen. I kind of massacred those bollards. Yeah, I agree, LG. Oh, whoa. I agree. If you want something serious, you know, really serious, go watch Digit. You'll learn a lot. You want a fun time, watch Greasy, watch Radion. Same, I think that's the same here, SD. Same here. Have it. Missing braking markers. your conversation's too interesting up there. Yeah, I think that, you know, you have to genuinely treat people nice as much as you can. That's what I can't stand also, and I'm constantly aware. I mean, you know, I've done research on thumbnails and, you know, what to do to make them more clickable. And I feel like, you know, it can be... Here's what I can't stand is when your thumbnail actually does not describe what's in your video whatsoever. No, the GTR is the meta for sure. That's what I'm following. Can't get it to go. I won't say who it was. Many of you might know who it is. I won't say the streamer or the content creator. But the title of the thumbnail was How to Build a Rig to Be Faster. That was the title of it. Right? And I'm like, yeah, I want to know that. I want to build a rig that helps me go faster. This was a couple years ago now, right? Hard tires, man, hard tires. And the video was just basically a dialogue about what this guy had for streaming. He barely even talked about the rig. It was all about his Elgato stuff and his Stream Deck stuff and all of that. And I'm going, this doesn't make me faster. This is just you showing, this is a show and tell, is what this is. I've never watched another video of his since. So I feel like a thumbnail should be intriguing, but truthful. I think that's the formula that I want to try and follow as much as possible. Oldie, how's it going, man? Appreciate you, bud. How you doing today? That was a bit late on the brakes. Can't buy the skills, yeah. I mean, in a nutshell, now, I mean, that, like I said, that was 2-3 years ago, maybe. Basically, your rig needs to be totally rigid, no flex whatsoever. That's how you be fast. If there's flex in your rig, then you may end up being very inconsistent, because even when you just push the brakes, the whole thing moves. Like, it's hard to develop proper muscle memory that way. Hey neighbor, how's it going, Turtle Gel? Appreciate you, friend. Ah, I thought I could catch it. Thought I could catch it. I could not. All right, we gotta lay down a lap. Yeah, and so here, I mean, I'm still on my beginner wheel, you know. I'm still on my G923. I think there's something to be said with staying with something for a while. You get used to it. Ah, I slipped too much. Blank, what's up, friend? Good to see you. Oh, what are you saying there? Hang on. I had to TIG weld some braces. Yeah. Yeah, I fabricated some parts on mine to bolt on. That way I didn't have to bring the whole thing out. It's a very useful skill to have, welding, when it comes to building a rig. Although wood ones seem to be really good as well, so nothing wrong with doing that also. The noise on my wheel is classic. It is classic. That's fantastic. It just likes to be heard. It wants to let you know that it's there, that it's doing a lot of work. Oh, I missed it again. What is wrong with me? I just drilled where I needed to. I drilled some holes. There were some holes I could use. Holes that were already there, so I used some of those. Wow, that thing gave it a ride. Dirty tires again. Alright, at least by the next lap it should be ready. Should be cleaned up. I gotta lay down a lap here, friends. You guys are awesome. But I might have to ignore you for just a little bit here. $7:17. It's not too bad yet, but my goodness. There's a little bump there, and it's making me hit the limiter because I'm not shifting too late. For crying out loud. All right. Buy once, cry once. I tell you, that's if I was in the market, if I was just starting now, with the price point on that thing, that's the wheel I would start with. That sounds good, JC, man. Yeah. That's a fantastic way to start, honestly. Yeah, I have a true brake modification. That honestly made a huge difference. Mustang, what's up, friend? Good to see you. Yeah, brake pedal is huge. So when I did it, I used the stiffest mod that the kit came with. And it's made, not only has it made my braking better, but it's made it more confident. Like when I'm side by side with somebody, I feel like I'm never out of it. I feel like I always have a shot at out braking them. Maybe I won't, but I always feel like I have a shot, you know? You have a true brake too, Nando. Nice. Let's heat those fronts up. Ugh. Blech. Yuck. This lap. This lap. Come on. We use SimHub to show the tire temps. Burger already. Thank you for the 30 likes, everyone. Hey, it's good to see you, bud. I want the 19. Not a 19, but it's a good chunk off of it. Thank you, T. Appreciate you, friend. Jay's in. What's up, friend? Good to see you, bud. Very shortly, we have lap guide coming up for Spa. Deep. $215 with hards? No way. Not happening. He has a 220? Brad does? Missed it. What do we got? Okay. Yep, it is an app. You can use it on the phone. We use it on our PC here. And then through Steam Elements, we project it so that all of you can see it. GTR, huh? That turbo spool, man. That's gonna be tough. But if you can tame that beast, that'll be good here. There's no doubt about it. I had to lift. Nuts. That was really going to be close to a 19. No, not bad. I got a good launch out of that one. Yeah, it definitely is. It is the dominant car for sure. I have trouble taming Godzilla. Chaos Druid, a member of the Stud Club for 5 months. Thank you, friend. Man, that is some awesome support. Everyone throw up a stud emoji for Chaos. Ouch. Let me see where that puts us for now. Let me see. Let me turn this fan up. There we go. Let me make it hit my face. Oh, Radion is a 0.00000. Yeah, let's get that 19. Let's get that 19. Here we go. I think we can get it. Super studs for our stud, no doubt about it. Whilst I crash into a wall. Yeah. All right, give me enough time to get a 19, then the lap guide for this track is coming, okay, friends? that our Jade? It's our Jade! Good to see you, friend. Tires were a bit cold for that maneuver. Okay. $19.90. Gotta chant it. Gotta chant it into existence. That's what it is. And Chaos decides to gift 5 memberships. You total stud, you. Thank you, friend. More stud emojis for Chaos, everybody. There we go. Yeah. I gotta be on the edge there, otherwise it's not gonna work. Okay, head off to bed, sir. You can rest well knowing that you supported the Lead Pencil channel in a magnificent way today, friend. Get some good rest, bud. Just so everyone's aware, the plan is to be streaming again tomorrow. Likely gonna be a whole lot of Race C. That's my thinking, at least. Whoa, Oli! That is so generous. Thank you, friend. Everyone, throw up a stud emoji for Oli, please. Make it a super stud emoji, for sure. Appreciate that, bud. That means a lot. Oh, don't worry. YouTube converts it for me. And I still say it's generous. Thank you, friend. Means a lot. Trust me, if that was $119, I would have flipped out a lot more. No, what you gave is very generous. Means a ton that you guys would support us in that way. It really does. It's a lot of candy. Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Oh no, second, not first or third. Missed that apex. Man, that's gonna kill us there. We slid a little bit there. Nuts. I know I can do it. I'll give it just a little bit more. Oh, appreciate that, Oli. That speaks a lot. It is a great community for sure. Old J? Not OJ? Okay. So Oli, that is like probably the American version of saying that. I've known people named Oli, and that's how we say it around here. But I'm not surprised that authentically it should be pronounced a different way. You loving this race? All right. All right. We're going to leave it at that for now. Yeah. What is it? It's... Yeah, more than 2 seconds off the top time. It'll have to do. All right, lap guide incoming, everybody. Is it short for something else? Is that how it works? Is it short for something? All right, lap guide time. Gonna focus a wee bit here on that. Lots of turns at Spa, so this does take a little bit to get through, but I think it's totally worth it. So let's talk about lap guide at Spa. So I'm using the RS01. This is kind of my comfy car. You know, Spa being a longer track, it's, you know, almost basically a 2 minute, 20-second lap. I wanted to go with something that I could bust out a decent lap in quickly. So let's start with turn one. Turn one has a nice sharp booger of a turn. Gives us a lot of hard time because of the, you know, how much power oversteer we might experience. So this gives you a good idea of the racing line that you're trying to do. So we want to brake heavy in a straight line, go nice and deep into the corner, get the car to rotate, and get the car pointed. Okay, point your car. When you clip the apex, you should be able to see your exit, and your car should be almost pointed all the way to that exit. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at that on the actual track now. So braking in a straight line, many cars are going to want to go down to second, and then this last bit of turn, which is kind of at the beginning of the yellow part of the wall over on the left, right above me over here. Make that your turn in. Many are going to want to dip down to first. Some cars would rather exit in second. Some will be fine in first. So it's all a matter of what your car is capable of and how much you can handle as far as the power goes down. But you're clipping the apex. There's this little dip here. So right about here is when you should be more than 50% throttle. You probably want to be on the throttle a little bit sooner than this just to start gaining that traction, okay? Plan to be out onto the rumbles over here on the curb, and then out you go. So much time on turn one because of this long flat out section. Eau Rouge should be taken flat. Let's just take it in slow-mo. we want to kind of turn in just as we approach that red. I went right by it. Turn in just as we approach this red pit exit box. I'm sure like a marshal's supposed to stand there. Then get your right tires all the way onto the curb here to take this nice wide entrance into here. Still flat through here. Get a little bit of the curb, that'll help you rotate. And then clobber all of that. What you don't want is to get your right tires all the way onto the asphalt on the right side, on the left side of the curb, because that gives you a pen. Okay. I love this next sequence of turns. This is a lot of fun for me, personally. So braking, trying to brake just as the rear tires hit the 100. And really what we're seeing here is it's a right to an immediate left to basically an immediate right once again. Because of this, we're going to sacrifice speed on the exit of both the first right-hander and the second, and then the left-hander, so that we can get the most exit speed out of the last right-hander, okay? I don't have a visualizer that has 3 turns in a row, but let's just talk about what that first turn looks like, okay? So it's basically just a little bit open, and it's a little bit bigger radius than that, so let's take it like that. We're braking heavy in a straight line. We're turning maybe a little bit later than we think. We want to get a nice wide entrance into this. And then, so this visualizer, as you can see, it only takes into account 1 turn at a time. Well, you know what? Let's break out the chicane. That could actually help us here. Yeah, so it's not as open of a radius as it should be here, but this is basically the idea. We're trying to use the right-hander to set up the left-hander. So come through here, if we look at this one again, come through here, clip this apex very late, but don't track out all the way to the left like this line does. Stay over to the right here a little bit so that you can have a good angle for the left-hander. The left-hander is basically the same situation. Oops. Where you have to come in, sacrifice exit speed right around here so that you can stay to the middle of the track so you can get back to the left side of the track over here, and that sets you up for the right-hander, okay? Let's look at it on the actual track here. So braking in a straight line all the way through here. We're going to turn as our car reaches the left end of the left curb here. And really, I want you all to commit. You have to commit to massacring this apex. Get all the way up here, okay? That way you can see, now that you've got that, you have this nice good entrance to get here. Because if we're narrower than this, if we've gone too wide and we end up like a car width to the left from where I am right now, it's going to really it's going to compromise the rest of the racing line through here, and you're going to end up quite slow, okay? So with that in mind, then we're on the throttle here. This is where, so many times you need to be smooth with the steering. This is a place where you've been turning right, you need to whip the steering over to the left and maybe add a little bit of braking so that you get all over this apex here and then over to the left. Have to be over here. This is what's critical. Now, I've found that with this car, at least, I'm in third, and a little lift, getting the car pointed, and then on the throttle is where it's at. Some cars you may want to brake a little bit, but that's pretty critical right there. Okay, so make sure that you're able to clip this apex on the throttle no later than the apex. If you can get on the throttle a little sooner than the apex, even better. All right, brake marker for this long right-hander is the beginning of the rumble strip. This turn is a double apex. So let's bring up the visualizer for this one. Okay, so as we like to talk about on a double apex, you have to always consider where you're going to be at your slowest. Whenever we clip an apex, it's always the tendency to be slow, like around this neighborhood of the turn. But in reality, we need to be at our slowest at the bottom of the V, if you want to call it a V, or the bottom of a U, if you want to call it a U. We really are trying to get as wide as we can, tuck the car in, and then you're going to decelerate through this first apex, okay? So as you clip this one, you're still decelerating. You haven't reached your slowest point. You decelerate through here. Many cars will want to dip down to first to get that extra stopping power and extra rotation. And then once you get to the middle of the corner, it's time to be on the throttle, maybe not fully, but at least partially, okay? And then rocket your way out and clip that apex on the way out so you don't go too wide. It's possible to carry a little bit too much speed on this exit because of the immediate left-hander coming up. So it's important to modulate that, make sure that you can get over to the right in enough amount of time so you haven't compromised that next turn. I was definitely doing that a lot during practice here. What that looks like on the actual track then, coming through here, braking in a straight line, getting on the rumbles a little bit, then tucking the car in down to second, clip this first apex, try and keep it as tight as possible. It's good to be a little wide, down to first, and then right around here is where you want to be on the throttle, exiting in second. Seeing the signs up ahead is a good indicator. Maybe you catch the sight of the marshal over on the right. That's possibly an also indicator to be on the throttle. And then when you're on the throttle, you should still be tightening to this second apex of the double apex, okay? That's pretty critical to this feature. So here's what we're talking about. You've got all this exit speed. Make sure you can get over to the right here. Braking marker for this isn't too concrete. For me, it's when I've got the car straight. When I've got the car straight and the weight is beginning to transfer over to the right side of the car, that's when I know I'm on the brakes. I downshift to second, and that gets the car rolling around. Let's go ahead and look at the visualizer for this one. So we got, where'd my mouse go? There it is. Got a 90-degree turn. So again, we're coming out from the middle of the track, going over to, well, from the left side of the track over to, left side of the track over to the right side of the track. Then making it so we get the car rotated, and we're really got to be patient. Minimal braking. Definitely watch your braking, that you're not braking too hard. You want to be 50% and then trail brake off probably. That's all you probably need. Use downshift a gear if you need as well. Get the car rotated, be on the throttle by mid-corner so that you can accelerate through the apex and exit out, okay? On the actual track, that looks like this. On the brakes, using second to rotate, up to third on the throttle by now. Clip the apex. Plan to go wide. And then come back. Okay, this turn, quite interesting. So we're braking just after the 50 board goes by. We're in 5th or 4th gear, depending on what car you're in. And this is, once again, it's like a high-speed double apex is what's happening here. We're going to accelerate through the first turn. Okay? And decelerate through the first apex, and then accelerate out the second one. Okay? So you see how what's ending up happening here is you have kind of this it's kind of this shape right here. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit like that. So this is not a great representation of it. We are working on an updated visualizer. An updated one would be able to handle this one a little better. But so the difference is that you have like a straight section right here. But basically, decelerating through the first apex, get wide, and you're actually going to be on the throttle right around here, because this is where you want to be at your slowest on this corner. And as you accelerate through there, the turn, the lateness of the next part of the turn is going to help you. You're going to be able to accelerate all throughout. Really, your objective, be on the throttle and don't lift on exit. That's what's really critical here, okay? So fourth gear, down to third, many cars down to third, decelerate through this apex, get the car comfy, be on the throttle no later than the end of the curb on the left here. That's super important, okay? Exit in fourth, maybe third, depending on the car. This is your apex, your turn-in point out there, and then you're turning through here, okay? All right, let's take these next two turns in sequence. So basically, we're braking right before the spa sign here. Let's look at the visualizer. And we need to turn that sucker around. So it's a right to an immediate left. We're gonna come out here again. We're gonna brake a little bit deep, get the car to come around. You may even want to be a little wider. Let's widen that entrance a little bit. There you go. So be a little wider than you might think, but that's really going to set you up for the next corner. So once again, we're not going to track out wide to the left. We're going to keep it a little bit narrower, sacrificing exit speed to set up for the next corner. We want to no wider than about here on the track. See that? Okay. Then we can get to the next corner. So then the next corner looks like this over here. And we're basically, it's almost a carbon copy. Same amount of speed. We're going to accelerate through the apex. Get on the throttle in this vicinity pretty early. As early as you can. And it all has to do with how you set yourself up from the previous corner. Boot it out of there and plan to go wide. And then set yourself up for the next turn. I'll get there eventually. All right, you. There we go. All right. So on the actual track, that looks like this. Banging down the gears. Beginning to turn as you cross that white line, or maybe the marshal on the left. Down to second. And this is the critical part. Now you're apexing and you're accelerating through this part. Lifting, or maybe a little bit of brake. Get the car to the rotate. On the throttle again. Plan to go wide out here, and then get yourself over to the left here. All right, two very important corners. Can be pretty tough to get right. So let's talk about this one here. Okay, we're gonna look at these on the visualizer back to back. So we are right here, really being patient and being really good on the brakes. It's very easy to brake a little bit too late and then brake too hard for too long and end up deep over in this spot right here, okay? We want to avoid that at all costs. Really, really do, okay? So make sure that you're heavy on the brakes, but immediately trail braking off to maintain the grip levels that you need. You want to be on the throttle no later than mid-corner so that you can get good exit speed, because you're going to carry that momentum into the next corner, which then ends up in a long, flat-out section, right? So the next corner then, it's a little more open like this, but it's like this slight late apex. Get a wide turn in, wide entrance, get on the throttle no later than here. It's going to be just... It should be no lift. If you can manage no lift, that's what you're shooting for. If you have to lift a little bit, just a tad, that's reasonable. As long as you're not lifting after the apex. That's the critical thing, okay, friends? No lifting after the apex. That's a big no-no, especially with the long flat-out section coming in afterwards. So let's look at both of these turns then back to back. So down to second, trail braking through here, getting the car to rotate on the throttle right here, maintaining good speed, turn in before the curb ends, clipping this apex right there at the bollard. If you've gotten a wide enough entrance, you can make the corner without lifting out after the apex. For this flat out section, just want to keep your lines nice and smooth. Beware of understeer. Turn with these tire marks. You should be able to go through here flat as well. Braking marker is the imaginary 125 board right about here, okay? With the chicane coming up, let's take a look at that. So this chicane is nasty. It's very tight. So this is a great representation of what we're trying to do, though. So we're braking deep, turning in late, and then making sure that we destroy this apex. Most of the car needs to be on the curb. There are no substitutes. If you can't get most of the car on the curb, note that and make sure you get it right the next time. Okay? Then we're gonna accelerate just a little bit, straighten the car, then get the car to turn, and try to be on the throttle no later than the actual apex of the corner. That's pretty much the way to do it. This is tricky. There's so much time here. There's so much wheel spin here. So getting on the throttle at least a little bit right here, not fully, but getting on the throttle there will begin to gain, the rear tires will begin to gain grip there. And then if you feel the car settle, then you can get on full throttle around this vicinity and be able to rock it out of the corner that way. On the actual track, hard on the brakes and hard on the gears. Turn nice and late just like this. This is what we mean by clobbering this apex. Straighten the car, lift, maybe a little bit of brake, get the car to rotate on the throttle, and out you go. And that's a lap guide at Spa. Cool stuff, friends. All right, let's see what I missed here. Warhawk, good to see you. Cap, good to see you, man. Punt Life Poppy, good to see you, friend. Oh, Ollie's gonna have his first ever stream. Svoke, good to see you, bud. Oops. All right, looks like I'm caught up here. Glad you liked it, Oli. Appreciate it, man. All right. Time to go put some work on at Race C. That's what's next. Oh. Hang on. First, I need to make a wee bit of a photograph for the thumbnail for tomorrow's video. Take just a moment, friends. Let me get to that. Nope. All right, I'll plug you in next, okay? There we go. On the right track now. Want it so that the car is facing me, though. Ah, Eau Rouge will be great. That's perfect. SMF. The ad, was it really loud? Why are ads so loud, right? Like, they're just killer. Don't understand it. See, car should be actually right about there. Just turn those tires a little bit. And speed. And camera. And effects, get that temperature up. And center it, and go. Nice. Share it. Oops. B. Ba. Right, Punt Life Poppy? That is for sure. Then comes this ad, right? Yeah, and it just blows your eardrums. Beautiful. All right, that taken care of. Now we can get over to race C. Luckily, race C is a very short track, so the laps will come quick. Gonna be grabbing the NSX, no doubt. There she is. Yeah, and by the way, even if you go premium, we who earn by ads, we still get paid for it. Oh, sweet. That's awesome to hear, Punt Life. Yeah. Mid to low 14. Let's see. Whew, yeah. Well, looks like the best in the world is kind of mid. L. Burton. What is with this guy? Oh, he's in the sit, though. I'm gonna do NSX. Just think of it. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if we can get a top 100 time here. That's what I'm feeling. Yeah, I think if I hadn't spent so much time with it last week, I would do it again. I just know I love the NSX here. Really love it. Yeah, 4C is good with high-speed corners. Racking up them pens. Here we go. Might be a little light in case Poppy knows all too well. I'm sorry to hear that you know that so well by experience. All right, Oli, enjoy a good sleep, sir. Thank you so much for your support and hanging with us. Good night, bud. We'll see you soon, I'm sure. Just gotta warm the tires up. Yeah, this turn is gonna be different. Crawler with the 43rd burger. 43 likes. Thank you, friends. Okay, a little earlier on the throttle there, or on the brake there. Less annoying last corner? Okay. If you turn up the brightness. Turn one, so important. Oh, my goodness. Get over there. No, okay. Could have been worse, but we won it better than that, that's for sure. Not doing that quite as well as I need to be. And that neither. Come Arrowhead? I like that. All right, it's all in the bus stop right now and the penultimate corner. Bronco! We are GT7 junkies, my goodness. That is the truth. Okay. Yeah, that was better. Not as better. All right, let's retry. Andy Beckett, subbed and like hello. Oh man, thank you so much. You are our 1,190th subscriber. Appreciate you, friend. I think I just saw you in, oh my goodness. I think I just saw you in Hoggy's stream today, right? Yeah, throw up the sub emoji. Well done, BL. And it's Stefan. Hey there, bud. That was exciting. Is that right, BL? Oh, that's how I need to take that. MF Wesley, good evening to you, bud. I just missed it. And a pen. Ooh. Excuse me. Oh man, I carried good speed. Same speed as the Ghost, but it was too far. All right. Just gotta get the feel of it. It's probably something I should just practice, actually. There, BO. Is that right, Greasy? Bronco? This race is usually my jam. I usually am quite successful here. You watch now, I'm gonna really stink it up tonight, but honestly, I really enjoy short courses. I really enjoy races where there aren't as many turns, because I can get more practice in less time. Spa's a tough track. I've had some success. Group 4 at Spa can do pretty well. He is a performer. Hey there, Portia. I'm good. How are you? Good to see you, friend. Fourteen. It's going to be tough. It's possible, but it's going to be really tough. Okay. Just gonna not miss this apex here. It's a wee bit better. Oh, thank you, Rom. Appreciate you, friend. You are a steady Eddie, my friend. Man. Oh, that's shifting to 5th too soon, I think. I don't think it's any... Oh. No, it's too soon. Can't shift that early to 5th. Too bouncy. Yeah, 126, I think is the magic number. $4 a.m. was a mistake? Okay. Made mistakes. Gotcha. Oh, I did it again. Wouldn't even see the track? Yeah. Me neither. Believe. Believe. I believed. Tires are a little warm. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's 92. Okay. Too hot. Too hot. Too hot. All right, Rob. 3-second pit lane penalty. Yeah. Hmm. $8:30 right now. Okay. Ooh, that's close. Yeah. I'm curious as to what this would have been. Oh, too early of a turn in, you dummy. This one's shot. Lap guide here pretty soon. Want to try to be ready for the 9 o'clock race, so... And I might be able to do the lap guide in like 15 minutes, maybe less. It's a short track. Ooh. Excuse me, man. Dinner. Dinner is saying hello. You have to go for it. Trying to put up a time, gotta go for it. No other way around it. A lot of understeer there. More than usual. Believe. Believe. Okay. Tires are on fire. That's good. That's a good time. We'll go a little bit more. See if we can break into the 14s. One, fourth place energy. Yeah. Exactly. Believe. Wow. I can't believe I turned that well in there. That's interesting. Gonna have to remember that. Didn't get the bounce there that I wanted. Oh yeah, I need to charge that sucker. It's a pen. A bad one too. All right, we are close to calling it here. I'm not too upset with a 55.0. All right, let's see where that puts us. I'm having to push really hard now, and it's making me do a lot of mistakes. All right, 4th on the friends list. Yeah, top 200. I definitely feel like I can do better, but we'll rock with that for now. All right, let us go ahead and do a lap guide for Watkins Glen short course. All right. Even the bravest of souls will not break before or after the 200 board. I really think that once the front of your car meets that 200 board, you need to be on the brakes there. That's gotta be for sure. Is that right, Chris? Man, good job, dude. That is awesome. Let's see. So what we have is a turn that is a little bit beyond 90 degrees for turn 1. And what do we talk about? We always talk about when we have a turn that's beyond 90 degrees, we always talk about late apexes. But with this turn, it's especially important to get a late apex to get early on the throttle because you have a long flat out section once again. So I'm actually gonna, I think this needs to be even a little bit wider of an entrance. Let's take it like that. So we're gonna brake deep into the corner, turn, and then with NSX I'm using 2nd gear to get extra rotation, extra braking power, and then getting on the throttle no later by this part of the corner right here. I'm planning to track out all the way wide, get my left tires on the asphalt here. You know, to avoid the pen, you got to keep the right tires on the curb, but that's, you know, that's what we got to do. That's what we got to shoot for. Trying to get as much momentum through this corner as possible, because you're either going to be gaining time the whole way up the hill, or you're going to be losing time the whole way up the hill. All right? So what it looks like on the actual track. Braking here in a straight line. Big braking zone. Down to 3rd. And you're going to turn just as, you know, probably for those of you who are using this view, just as the ambulance leaves your field of view on the left, top of that ambulance. That's kind of what I'm seeing there. I'm also following these tire marks here. So I'm using 2nd for extra rotation, back up to 3rd for exit, and I want to be on the throttle by this point here. Really critical. The sooner you're on the throttle, the sooner you can, the more speed you're going to carry throughout the whole thing, okay? All right, so on the throttle here, let this curb turn you a little bit, and then let your momentum carry you all the way out here. Don't over rotate the steering wheel, because might cause a spin. S's late turn in, just like this. Ride the curb here. This one, late turn in, ride the curb here. Then a little late turn in, ride the curb here. And then we get to the bus stop. Still don't have a apex visualizer for the bus stop at Watkins. So I'm braking just as the 300 board leaves my screen on the left. So it's kind of in between the 300 and the Marshall box there. You're revved out 5th in the NSX. You go down to 4th. Brake, go down to 4th, turn in with the Marshall. Point the right side of your car at this barrier. I know it's scary, but the closer you are to this barrier, the better of a time you'll have with the exit of this bus stop. Bus stop is all about getting at the slowest point at the right time and getting the weight transfer right at the right time. Okay, so let's talk about the weight transfer first. So you're letting the car settle, you're still braking through here, and this is where the weight transfer. So you had the weight on the left side of the car. At this point, you need to turn to the left and get the weight transfer to the right before you get to this apex. If you wait till later, you're going to go very wide, very deep, and you're going to be very slow through the rest of this bus stop. So getting the weight transferred like that, you will end up getting nice and close here. As long as the right tires don't get onto the little bit of asphalt in between the curb and the white line on the left side there. No pen for you. And like we talk about, where do you want to be at your slowest? You want to be at your slowest right here. So you've been decelerating through the first part of the bus stop all the way through the first 2 apexes. At your slowest here, I'm tending to maintain about 102, 103. Seems to be comfy. If I get everything right, then I can be on the throttle fully right here. Still turning to the left. Take as much of this apex as needed, but more importantly, excuse me. But more importantly, after you clip that apex that we just passed, now begin turning to the right, get the weight transferred to the left side of the car this time, so that when you go over this, the weight is still firmly planted on the left side, and as you go over this curb, since you already have the weight over there, it's going to be very planted and it won't go too wide, okay? As you get to this part of this turn, well, let's look at the visualizer real quick. We got basically a 180-degree turn. So let's look at how we want to attack this. Split the difference here. There we go. That's about what we're looking at right there. So, not a big braking zone. It's a dab of the brakes. Get the car rotated, and then down to 3rd, letting your braking and the gearing suck you close to the apex. Get on to the throttle about mid-corner and power out of that. Now, this turn is longer than the standard course, I should say. And so it can be very unsettling. There is a measure of faith that you have to carry through this corner. Believe that you're going to make the corner, even if you feel like you're not. Give it a shot anyway. The car might surprise you, okay? So that's kind of the line we're looking at. Let's look at the actual track right here. So down to 3rd right here, getting the car to rotate. We want to be wide like this because now we can go back up to 4th, and as we get to this solar panel pole on the right, that's when we want to be on the throttle, or you may look at the orange painted part of the barrier on the right. 4th gear, we want to be full throttle, but still going closer to the apex. Full throttle, but tightening to the apex, then widening from the inside of the corner. Our momentum should carry us all the way out here, but we should still make the corner, okay? Okay, next 2 corners. So brake marker for this one is the 200 board. And we want to open this sucker up like this, a little bit more open than a 90-degree turn. We have to get the car's weight transferred very firmly, very quickly for this corner. Get it so that the weight is firmly planted by this part. You're in 4th gear. You're going to use a little bit of trail braking to make sure that the car clips the apex. It really wants to go deep, and it's not great. So make sure you can get it so that it clips this inside corner, and then track out wide, but not too wide, because you do need to get back over to the left for the right-hander, the final turn before the home straight. That's really the line that we're looking at right here. What that looks like on the actual track is coming through here, 4th gear, turning in at the 100, braking as needed, clipping this apex, full throttle by now. Momentum can take you all the way out here. It's about as wide as you want to go because you got to get back over. All right, braking point, I think, is a little bit later. I'm going to say it's closer to this billboard on the left that you see there. I think that's really, you know, usually I'm using the barrier ending. I really think it's here. I really do. At least for this Group 4 car. Let's look at the visualizer here for a moment for this one. So it's a 90-degree turn. And I think it's a wider turn than that. It's going to be more like this. So a little dab of the brake, immediately transferring the weight to the left side of the car, getting the car rotated, using 3rd gear to help you tighten to the apex, and then boom, on the throttle by mid-corner, okay? Not here, not here, not way late. Gotta be mid, gotta be on it right here. And apex right here, but you're gonna accelerate through the apex, okay? So you're on the throttle here, but you're gonna, because you got the car pointed, you're going to power through the apex, clip the curb, and then out you go, okay? What that looks like on the actual track is the dab of the brake right here, down to 3rd, get the car turned and rotated, back up to 4th, on the throttle, clip the apex, and out you go. First corner on first lap, if you're towards the front of the pack when the race starts, I would say you can back up your braking point to about the 150, the imaginary 150. That's really where you're going to want to hit the brakes. Maybe you could ooch a little bit closer to the 100, but not too much. Be cautious with that. Feel it out for what you're capable of. And then let's talk about the pit entrance here. So I want to be braking just as this grass meets the white line over here. So just as it gets to about right here, that's where it like kind of touches, so to speak. This is where I want to be on the brakes. It's not fully, it's fully on the brakes, and then watch out. And honestly, if you can indicate, put your right blinker on like that, to indicate that you are taking a pit if someone's close behind you, that's going to make a big difference. You definitely want to be doing that in that scenario. If you brake there, you're definitely going to make it and not go beyond that yellow line and get yourself a pin, okay? And that's a lap guide, a first turn guide, and a pit lane entrance guide, all wrapped into one. There you are, friends. Appreciate it, y'all. Okay. Let's go ahead and hop in the race, shall we? All right, who'd I miss? Hey, Mike number 5. Good to see you, man. Oh, they came back. You decided, whatever. Sleep is overrated. I missed that. Can you do it again, please? No. Not doing it again. So just so anyone knows, just if you're new to the Lead's Lap Guides, even if you miss the live stream here, when we do it live, I always make a video that I post out Tuesday morning. In fact, as soon as I get done the stream here, I do that, I edit that video and put it together. And so I give that, and you know, I do the lap guide in such a way that I'm not really intending it to be a video that you watch through unless you really want to, but it's more of a reference because we spend more time on each corner than most lap guides out there. I like having it there for you so that, hey man, this corner is just giving me trouble, or the bus stop is just giving me trouble. What does Lead have to say about it, you know? And that can kind of be a help to you in that way. All right, so we're getting ready for the 9 o'clock race. That means we should be able to get 3 races in before I have to call it a night. We will be back on tomorrow night. And tomorrow night I will also announce our plans for Learn with Lead for this Saturday. And that should be good stuff. We had some alarms. Oh, okay. That was pretty quick. Believe. Okay. Didn't get the rotation I needed there. Bummer. That was a 15.2 right off the bat also. It's pretty good. Appreciate the new subscribers today. Appreciate the 57 likes. You all are animals. That was too skitty. Too skitty. Believe. Okay. Right? I've heard it's deliberate that they make the commercials louder than whatever you're watching. Oh, yes. We got some competition here. Ooh, and a lot of people running from the back. Walasa, Grab Legs, early for work, Stinky. Good stuff. Thank you, Oli. Hey, J Funk. Good luck to you there too as well, bud. You rocking the Alpha. Did you get the 14 with the Alpha? Or did you do that in a different car? If you have time to say. If you don't, I understand. We're about to race, so I get it. All right, first race of the night. Did it in the 4C. Very cool. Good to see F Kev again. So I have I'm planning a bunch of videos for when we're on vacation next week, or not next week, next year. Planning a 2-week vacation, so I'm trying to get a lot of footage and videos together for when we're gone. There won't be any live streams, no lap guides, and I have my couple races with F Kev last week. I think those races will feature in that. Yeah, let's work together. I like it. Missed that one. Thank you, Kev. Prove your braking. That is usually where it's at. Oh, Easton with a 1.5. Oh, he got a half-second wear. I didn't see that at all. We know one thing, that Mazda's got some crazy speed in the straight. I think we got it. Yeah. All right. I'm on. Well, it's called default, so I guess it's the stronger version of ABS. Did I brake early? Maybe I did. I think I got it. Got a pen. Hey there, Chris. Good to see you, man. You're gonna like race B, huh? Good stuff. Good to see you, Chris. Well, if things keep going this way, the next person to get a pen will be FKev. Yeah, no, this has been a good, this is a good trio we got going on here, helping each other out. My left front's gonna be on fire soon. What? Where? Where is this half-second pen coming from? Yeah, it no likey. But now you're not so sure. Right. Mid-race, really. Still too early to fight too much. Oh, man. No pin? I thought for sure I got a pin. Oh, he got the bad one. And Funk got a half. All right, Kev's decided to go in. I think Funk must have messed a turn up or two. This is awesome! This is pretty good so far. All right, we will pit lap 14. I do believe. No reason to go in earlier. Pace is definitely slowed down without a slipstream. And that's the thing, if you're left by yourself, I don't know if you can really go faster. Only thing we can hope for is that cooperation in that pack has not really been a premium, and they're hurting each other rather than helping. Kev's in 5th right now. Little bump on the wall. Okay, we pit this lap. And we see where we come out. No guarantees here, friends. People who have pit earlier than us, they've had friends. We may come out in a pack. Box, box, box. No doubt. Don't change, don't refuel. Let's see where they come out. Oh, are we for real right now? Is it that quick of a pit? Although, well, we do have a long exit here. Let's see. They're just coming onto the home straight now. Some of those pens you've gotten, Funk, I have no idea where they've come from. Wide on the last turn, that's all I can see as possibility. Okay, we actually did come out in front. We just have to bring this home, friends. Early for work has jumped, Funk. Take that nice and conservatively. Don't need to be a hero on every turn. Well, I don't ever remember taking a win in the first race of the night. But we will take that one. Yes, sir. Hot diggity dog. That was cool, man. How about that? Thank you, Mike number 5. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, BL. Thank you, Blank. Thank you, Oli. On the last corner, you can get a pen without hitting the wall. Wow. You forgot to let it breathe for 15 laps? Oh, man. Will this even let me save that? No. Need to go delete more things. Let me go delete some stuff because I want some footages. Let's see. It had to have been pretty good for the DR, huh? Should just have this up like all the time. Yeah, let's go. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, here. Well, yeah, up 700 points. That's nice. All right, let's go find some more replays to delete. Let's see, we can delete these laps. That's an easy choice. Yeah, one of those is a good one. Delete that. Dragon Trail Lobby. I think that was just for... Leave that. That's a rain race. We'll leave that. Springs. Delete that one. That was just footage. I can delete both of those. Need some space. Keep them. This. We delete that. Oh, that. Yeah, that's taking up a lot of space, actually, I think. Oops, what is this? And we can delete that, too. Alright, that should free up some space, huh? I should hope. Whoa, what happened? What did I miss? What just happened? It's still happening. Who gifted 50 memberships? Vitamin? What in the actual heck? Bro, I'm missing it. I'm doing this stupid deleting replay thing, and you're gifting 50 lead pencil memberships? My dude. What in the heck? Is this because I won? Look at all the studs who have gotten memberships. Holy cow. Oh, everyone, throw up super stud emoji for Vitamin. My goodness. Yeah, blanket chip, there you are. Lead. Like you're trying to get my attention. Oh, gosh. Oh, goodness gracious. That is way too much. Thank you, bud. Super stud. Super stud. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you. Thank you, people. You all are marvelous. Yeah, you are way ahead of me, aren't you? The amazing vitamin C oranges. Oh, I need water after that. What's happening? Thanks for whomever gifted. Right. That was vitamin C. He just went membership gifting crazy. Thank you, Mick, for stopping in. I guess that got your attention, huh? Appreciate you, bud. Need some juice. I can go for some orange juice. The Stud Club joiner is still going right here. Holy cow. It's going to be going for a while. Just got home, yeah. Physical, oh, appointment, gotcha. Vitamin, you animal. Only one other person, I think, has done 50, and that was Flippaneck. Good old Flippaneck. Got needled, yeah. Okay, let's see if we can put it together, keep it together, and do the next race. So I got 2 more races in me tonight. Oh, this fireworks are still going on. I gotta turn them off. No, this, that. Main. Okay, there we go. Fernando got one. Very cool. Oh, Saragon just mentioned we got 60 likes. That's a 60 burger, everybody. Thank you for the 60 likes, everyone. What's our camera? Oh, it's I don't know. My son bought it. DM me on Discord if you want, Mick, and I can find out because we got it. I can see where we got it from, and okay, that's your entrance, yeah. Well, you just missed a victory. We got a victory in a pretty strong lobby. I'm not banking on that happening again. It's still going. Right. Right, it does bother G. So that's why we call them burgers. It's just for G. That's why we do it. Richie joined the Stud Club. Vitamin, my goodness. Out of control. I can really identify with the yes, I'm on fire thing behind you. You did it the other week with a lawnmower. Did the lawnmower catch fire and then you caught fire? Oh, Stefan's up. We are P1. J Funk's taking a break, maybe? Diesel's in. Okay. Apparently I can't chat. That was weird. Yeah, is that how it went? Holy cow, dude. That's rough. 3 P1s. That is a good night. Holy cow. You've played a lot today. Yeah, that was my first race, so I'm still pretty fresh. Good racing with you, Funk, as always. I don't like starting first. Well, I tell you what, I don't know what your limit is, Funk, but Usually after 5 hours or so, even if I start out really fresh, I just start making stupid mistakes. I can't keep it together any longer than that. What's Stefan in? Stefan's in the NSX also. Yeah, it looks like the NSX is where it's at. Looks like you can make the Alpha work. The Alpha lacks top speed though, so you definitely need someone to work with you. FKev's making the Mazda 3 work like crazy. He's doing a great job with that. Go ahead, F. Go ahead. I botched it up real good. Oh yeah, the Citroen is tops on the leaderboard right now. Whoa, dude, what is that line? Oh man, he took a bunch of people out. Was that a racing line? I don't think so. Are you out, Steven? Appreciate you, Sills. We'll see you later, man. 5.5 penalty. Got the weight transfer right that time, that's for sure. Oh, Stefan with a 1 second. That he'll serve later, I think. Oh, Velosa's coming. Throttle too soon there. Diesel in the Viper. Of course he is. Alright, let's see if I can just hang with these guys. I know these guys, their pace is going to be unreal, so let's try and stick with them. Blanca's here, I didn't see that. What's he driving? Porsche? Wait for me, guys! He's racing for family. Yeah. I'm sure he is. Need for Speed written on the back. I love it. Night again, Oli. Appreciate you, man. Now, you guys were supposed to stay in front of me and take me to the promised land. Now, both of you got 1 second pins. What's that about? The pen gremlin? Yeah. It's well put. Nuts. All the nuts. Nut bunnies. Shoot. Plaka is so good at that first turn. My goodness. Chris J, how's it going, friend? Good to see you, bud. Balaza and Diesel are such good pals. It's alright. Balaza giving Diesel the slipstream. Come on. That's fine. I'll still work with you. One-way ticket to the promised land. From Kickstart My Heart. '83? Yes, I was. Bad time to mess up turn one. Go on, we gotta grab Flash's spot. Let's go. Anytime you want. Anytime that it makes sense. Pressure's got to me. I made mistakes. Mistakes were made. That's for sure. That's right, Jade. And Flash has a half second now also. But he'll serve it next lap. Yes, she does. Nuts, I did it again. And this tire is done. Box for snow tires? Okay. Okay. Palazzo went into the pit. We will pit this lap. And we will deal with the cards that have been dealt us. Got a victory in your third race. Nicely done, Chris. That's awesome, man. Pit for black tires. Yes. What tires do you want? I want the black ones, please. I want the tires that are made with rubber. Can I get that? The round kind. That's the kind of tires I want. All right. Let's see how the cards fall. Any predictions? Ooh, it's gonna be ugly. Beat you to it. Had to retract it, because it was already been said. All right, not the best finish that time. The penalty bug got us that time for sure. But that's all right. It was still a fun race. Love it. Well, so the thinking was, if I had been able to stay with that group ahead, I'd have been able to keep pace with them. We'd have worked together to get good lap times, so that would have kept us ahead of that pack. But because of my penalties, that isn't how it went. Let's see if we can bust out a lap real quick before the last race of the night. Maybe we can get that time down. I don't know. Since we just had a lot of tire wear. Let's see what it feels like to have no tire wear. Nope. That wasn't it. Vitamin C Orange is a member of the Stud Club himself for 2 months now. Thank you, friend. Your support is beyond words to say thank you, honestly. You get super stud emojis once again, Vitamin. There's no doubt about it. There we go. That's a better turn. Oh my. No, I did not make it to the Sim Expo. Sounded like a lot of fun, but I don't know when I would have fit that in. Wicked quick. Yes, sir. We did have some P1 energy. We followed that up with a P10, so we added a 0 to the 1. We may have peaked early tonight, friends. There shouldn't be a P100. That's true. Yeah, that's definitely news. That was a good turn. Gotta build off this momentum the whole lap. Stud of the week? Yeah, that's probably right. Oh, got the weight transfer all wrong. I didn't do it right. I didn't do it right. It's my fault. It's on me. I think we're just gonna park it here for now. Yeah, I was deleting some replays. Busy. Don't know what that means, Vitamin. I went, no, but I can't. Yeah, Blank was about to explode. Because he was like, lead, 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 lead. I know. I don't know, maybe it made it more fun that way, though. Blaming the cats. Oh, the cat was walking over the keyboard. That's right. You do have that cat just making messes of things there. Hey, Algungi's in this one. Cool. Castillo's sporting the Bugatti. That's going to be a wicked car in the straight. A lot of friends here. Blue Turk. Whoa, hang on. Most are A+ in this lobby, looks like. Rosaldo's coming from the back. Rusty, it's good to see you, man. Last race of the night, friends. After this, I got to call it and then get to editing the video for the lap guides. Release tomorrow, but we will be back here tomorrow about the same time, about the same start time, and we are going to rock race C to the end. Probably that's what we're going to do. And then tomorrow I'll announce who we're having for Learn with Lead on Saturday, so be on the lookout for that. Couple familiar faces, I think. One will be a returning guest. Second time we've had a returning guest on the program. P1 no mercy. We'll see. We'll see. We have to not get penalties. That's the key. And we'll see. I think tomorrow I might be able to snag this 14. I was on the verge of it there when I just didn't get the weight transfer right in the bus stop. Is that right, Wicked? Yeah? Did you get a DR reset, or did you just have some really bad weeks, bad combos? Got the little gremlins, yeah. The little furry gremlins. Oh, 2 sit-arounds in front of us, interesting. Yeah, LVP, we got a 60 burger, baby. Alright, let's see how these handle. I haven't raced against them yet here. Bad combos on your pudding account, okay. Alright, let's try not to lose touch with the first guys here. Alright, pen it is. Ooh, 1 second this time. That bus stop is really hard to gauge with the cold hard tires. Definitely have to treat it differently, I think. Yeah, I got you, coach. You're right. Someone else has a half second up there. Oh my goodness, here comes Turd. I'm not insulting him, that's his name. Wow. Yeah, but that's what happens when the boat tries to turn. Yeah. Push me, Plaka, push me. Yay, I did the first turn right. Yay me. Block is gonna hit. Okay. Herman hit the wall. We're gonna follow Turd. We're doing okay here, friends. I think we are actually catching up. The Bugatti is strong. El Gungi's internet's kind of out of control right now. Can see him doing a little dance up there. He might be listening to KC and the Sunshine Band, but I don't think so. Edward E., good to see you, friend. Appreciate you being here. El Gungi, you have fought bravely, sir. The bus stop got you. That is some lame crap right there. I know he didn't mean to do it, but it still hurts. Because now all that territory that we gained from Easton and Herman, they're right there again. It's a real bummer. C'est la vie, that's how it goes though. I appreciate that, Turd. You are a stand-up fella, man. that's good sportsmanship. That's sportsmanship to the next level, because he hit me and he stayed behind me even when I got the pen. Because he feels like he's the one responsible for the pen, so that's pretty cool. I'm not making it that, it is that. Yeah, let's go back and get second, okay? Let's go get Kev, come on. Blue Taurus is the fastest Ford Taurus. I love it. Sorry, I went slower there. Yeah, okay. Oh, they touched. Run away. Come on. Lap 12. If he catches us, it's not a bad thing. If we stay away from him, it's not a bad thing, I think. Is that right? Wicked, that's awesome. That's way cool. Gonna hit the wall. Ooh, they are coming now, too. Well, I was pushing it, so... Oh, he's gonna go in front. All right. Fair enough. No wall that time. That's good. Woo! This race is intense, friends. All right, we pit this lap. Okay. Let's see where we come out, friends, okay? Oh, I think we're good. I think we're golden. It's going to be me and Ortega. I think. Oh, it's going to be closer. Okay. Oh, yeah, here come. They're coming around the corner. Ortega might get swallowed up. I might get swallowed up. Plaka's coming quick. Plaka's got a half second. He tried the grass trick. It killed him. Oh, what a great win! Oh, what a great win. What a comeback. Let's do it. Man, oh man. Holy cow, friends. Are you kidding me right now? A P1 in this lobby? In this lobby? Hey! Deserves the confetti, too. Oh, I'm glad you got to see it, too, Wicked. Man, what a way to finish the night. Is it too much? Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's too much now. Maybe it's too much. Okay, we'll call it off. Oh, goodness. That one felt good. I'm glad I cleared all the, I better be able to save that race after deleting all those replays that I did. Yes, sir. Shoot, that was exceptional. Man, that was fun. That was fun. Golly days. Oh, you're still coach, no doubt. Sarikon, thank you, man. The Great Deletion. Is that what Plaka experienced? Oh, man. That was wild, friends. Goodness gracious. That was cool. That was so cool. Couldn't ask for a better outcome. What did we felt? We felt 6th? Did we far as far as 6th, I think? And came on back. Gotta find friends to work with in this race. That straight is too powerful with 2 to just overlook it. You know? Really, really gotta do it. We had friends almost the whole time. I think that's really what counts, for sure. You were talking about space on the... Oh. The Great Deletion. While Vitamin C was gifting 50 memberships. Yeah, Blue Turd helped. That was he actually... That was the same race he held back after I took the pen. Yeah, that's cool. First race was good too, but this one had more drama. So definitely gonna keep that one. That was a good one. Wow, what a race. All right, friends. That is gonna do it for me today. Let's check the DR. Yeah, up 1,100 on the night. That's fun. Almost to 60,000. Maybe tomorrow I set a new personal DR record. I've only ever been 59. That's what I am right now, so I could actually get beyond that. Oh, thank you, Phil. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you, bud. You didn't stream today. I was looking for you at 2:30. I didn't see you there. Missed you today, man. Yep, so if you missed the lap guides, I'm going to be working on them next. And I'll pump that video out for everyone tomorrow at 8 a.m. is Eastern Time is when I deliver that to everybody. So be on the lookout for that. I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. Probably, I might do a little race B, maybe 1 or 2, but the bulk of the night's going to be this race. Once I saw this combo, I was like, oh, this is great. It's just for me. Just for me. There's my line. You got it, coach. You got it. Ah, too much fun. Too much fun, friends. That was really great. Oh, look, I exceeded 100 victories. Look at that. I just exceeded 100 victories over there. 1,500 races and 102 victories. So I got number 101 and 102 today. That's pretty neat. Yep, so that's that. Tomorrow we will also tomorrow, what I'm supposed to say? Tomorrow we will also reveal who we're having on as a guest for Saturday. Actually planning on a double header. Gonna plan on 2 guests on Saturday. One of them will be a returning guest. And yeah, so if anyone's watching and you have not had a Learn with Lead before, feel free to reach out to me at leadpencil2017. That's my ID right there, my PSN ID. Friend request me and message me that you want a session yourself. If you're, and then, or you can also get on our Discord, and we can begin the discussion there. You can DM me on Discord, and we can set that up. If you are a previous Learn with Lead guest and want to go again, all I ask is that it's at least been 6 months since your last session, and you have a good idea of what you want to improve on. Those are just kind of my prerequisites. So that's about it. So that's good stuff, man. This was fun. It was a really fun night. Great Monday. Lap guides, practice, racing. We had all three today. It was great stuff. So let's do it again tomorrow, shall we? I love you all like crazy. But before I say that, once again, honestly, you guys, I know Vitamin C like took center stage, and I cannot thank Vitamin C enough, but also have to say thank you to, hey, no, oh, is it this now? Also have to say thank you to T Case for being a member for 9 months, Chaos Druid for being a member for 9 months, Chaos Druid for sending 5 gifted memberships, for Oli donating about $12 US, Vitamin for gifting the 50 memberships, and also himself being a Stud Club member for 2 months. That means a whole heck of a lot. Really does. So yeah, we'll do it all again tomorrow. Appreciate all of you like crazy. It's you guys are keep blowing me away. You really do. You really do. Love you all like madness. And there's nothing you can do to change my mind. Don't even try. Just stop it. Just stop. Got it? See you tomorrow.